my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we're getting inspired by bugs and insects. I love looking up close at them. I think that they're really interesting and they do a lot for our environment, and they're starting to come out now that it's springtime, which is pretty awesome. They do a lot to help us in our environment and our earth. And the symbol of Lee Academy is a bumblebee. And I think that's just amazing. So today, our art challenge is to draw an insect and to try and make it symmetrical. Symmetrical means that it's the same on both sides. For example, my face is symmetrical. I have an eyebrow right here and an eyebrow right here. I have an eye here and an eye over here. That's what symmetrical means. And I'm going to show you what that looks like with insects next. If I'm trying to make something symmetrical or the same on both sides, one thing I like to do is fold a line down the middle of my paper to create a guideline. I'm using a giant paper, but use what you got. You can even collage for this and cut out if you feel inspired to do it. But I'm folding it in half, and this gives me a guideline to follow while not making a mark on my paper that I'll need to erase later. See? You can see this, but I didn't take a marker or a pencil to draw on it. Next, I'm going to draw two different bugs and show you how to make them symmetrical. The first one is our Lee Academy bumblebee. The second is a ladybird or a ladybug. So Lee Academy bumblebees are everywhere in Lee Academy's building and on their website and all of that. So we got to do that. And I'm going to use some markers, but use what you got. I recommend using a pencil first so you can erase. And I'm going to draw the bumblebee on top and the ladybug on the bottom of my paper using the guideline. I'm going to start with the head, which is a circle shape. Then I'm going to do the body, which is also a circle or an oval. And then the thorax, or the head, got the thorax or the middle body. And then we have the abdomen, which is the bottom, where the colorful, fuzzy yellow and black stripes are on our bumblebee friend. So I'm gonna do kind of like a triangle, but rounded at the top. 1, 2, 3 body parts. And I'm using my memory and imagination for this. But if you want, you could look up and find a photo of a bumblebee. They're all over Lee Academy's stuff, like your Lee Academy uniforms. So we have this going down the middle. Now we're gonna do the wings that move really, really fast and make that bzzz noise we associate with our honeybees. And I do that using kind of like a U or a letter D that's sideways. I do one, and then I do another one below and kind of build off. And because it's symmetrical, we've got 1, 2 wings over here. Now we're gonna do 1, 2 wings on this side. And now I wanna add some antennae. So I'm gonna do 1 antenna with a circle at the top, a line with a circle at the top. Now, of course, I'm gonna do another one on this side to balance things out and give it its symmetry. If we had 1 antenna, he wouldn't have balance. He'd be like, because if he's balanced, he can fly nice and straight. But if he has an antenna on one side of his head, merp, he's way down on one side. Next, I'm going to add his black stripes. And his yellow stripes, because bumblebees have a pattern going on, right? got A, B, yellow, black, yellow, black. I'm gonna give him some interesting lines on his wings. And I'm gonna give him a smiley face and some eyes because he's a friendly honeybee. He's very sweet. And some leggies that are just lines. 1, 2. 1, 2 on this side, and then another on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I need one more right here. And I gotta add some color. You don't even have to draw a bumblebee. You could draw a butterfly if you feel inspired by that, just as long as it's symmetrical. Draw his face in yellow and color it in. And remember, friends, black is a very powerful color, especially next to yellow. Yellow is a little bit lighter, and it's not quite, the marker itself is a little sheerer. Ta-da, here's my bumblebee. Next, we're gonna see the ladybug. And ladybugs have a nice round circle. Ladybugs are ladybirds. They have a nice round circle. And if you want it, you can draw one all by yourself, and that's totally cool. Or you can use something that's round to help you trace. Like I got this paper plate. And I'm gonna use a red marker for this one. So I'm going to draw a big old circle. And I'm trying to center it along my guideline so that it's symmetrical. Boom. Nice red circle. Ooh. A nice red circle. Now, I'm gonna put like a half circle where I want the head to be. An antenna here. An antenna here, and I think antennae help our ladybug friends. I think they help them see, I'm not sure. Ask Mr. Ben about why bugs have antennas. And then we're gonna do a line down the middle. Because this red area, the circle part of their body is sort of like a little cover for their wings. And ladybugs have symmetrical spots on either side. So if I do 1, 2, 3 spots on this side, I gotta do 3 on this side. 1, 2. Is it symmetrical? Oh, I need one more. And then I'm gonna give my ladybug some legs. 1, 2, 3. And then on this side, I gotta do the same number. 2 and 3. And now I gotta color it in. Ta-da! Here's my 2 symmetrical bugs. And now I know some people think bugs are creepy and crawly, and sometimes they are. But ladybugs and bumblebees are great for our environment. They're great for the earth and the ecosystem. If you're a gardener, you love ladybugs because they eat aphids. Aphids are little tiny green bugs, and they eat your tomato plants and your sunflowers and your strawberry bushes that you've worked really hard to plant and grow from seeds. And ladybugs defend against those predators that eat your favorite garden flowers. Bumblebees help your gardens and the garden out at Lee Academy by pollinating plants, and they even create honey. And because they're so wonderful and good for the environment, the school of Lee Academy has decided that they are a symbol for our elementary school because they are good at pollinating ideas and spreading their wealth and love and creating a strong community through pollinating and connecting diverse flowers together of different colors and shapes and sizes. And that's what I love about it. So I hope you give this a try and get inspired by insects and try to make them symmetrical. If you give this a try, let me know how it goes. You don't have to draw ladybugs and butterflies. You don't have to draw these bugs. You could draw ladybugs, butterflies, dragonflies, spooky stag beetles, whatever insect you're inspired by. Bye. Have fun making art.